my part. I'm doing my part.
Happy birthday, Clem.
I'm doing my part.
Okay, hopefully I set this up correctly. I'm gonna head downstairs. Please let me know if the music is too loud and if my microphone downstairs works. Just a little, we gotta check all the technical difficulties as per usual.
I'm doing my part.
Okie dokie. So, first things first, can you hear me? Hi, everyone. Hello. Hopefully it is all working and I can see you guys, which is good. Thanks so much for all of the happy birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. I've had such a wonderful weekend. So thank you guys so much for being here on my actual birthday. For those who are curious, today is my actual birthday, June 16th. I'm very well. Thank you so much, Lucifer. And 9 Fox, I saw you as well. Thank you so much for the subscriptions. 4 a.m. Yes. Don't feel like you have to celebrate, Lucifer. Please get some rest as well. In fact, I command it. Thanks, guys. Hi, hello. Yes, we're downstairs today. I figured that it would be nicer to do something outside of the confines of the attic. And I did consider going outside, but for what I'm going to do, it was going to be a little bit complex. Thank you so much for the bitters. Thank you. Very much appreciated, guys. And the hype train. I don't really have a hype train song like many do, but it is no expectations, of course. I'm glad that you guys are turning up and being here. No green screen, just downstairs. I thought would have a little bit more of an open thing going on. Obi, thank you so much. I must
Happy
confess, the
44
one thing that I
months.
don't have
Happy
prepared
4 months.
is
Happy 44 months,
a
Clem.
secondary
Happy
speaker.
birthday once more. I hope you have an
I'm just gonna
amazing day.
assume when it
Less than
ends.
3, less than 3.
Maybe I can do it like this. Okay, that did not work well, so I will not use that speaker. But I did try. Oops, gosh. I did try to organize a secondary speaker so I could hear all of these things. But it is not charged up, the Bluetooth speaker, so we're just gonna guess when the TTS stops and starts, or starts and stops rather. But I can read all the messages, so thank you so much for all the kindness. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for celebrating with me. It's gonna be very low key, very chill. Basically, I have realized that I am, I'm aging. What can I say? I am getting to a stage where I just want it to be nice and chill.
Only the
Oh,
most based
stop,
get
Planet.
birthday
That is
bitties.
very, very kind. Thank you very, very much. We need to put a rocking chair. That is so funny, on the throne. We definitely should look on that. Speaking of segues, and what we're going to be doing today. So basically, I got given a gift last year, funnily enough, and it was kind of like a going away gift, I suppose. And I haven't had an excuse to crack it open yet. I thought that it would be a really good housewarming gift for when I moved countries. And like I said, I just haven't had an opportunity to bust it out. So I thought, what better opportunity than being down here? Yeah, I got a Segway! No, I have some Lego. So we have this cute little Lego flower. It was a gift from Nine Fox, our moderator. But it was a gift from many, many months ago, so long so that I don't even remember if they remember that it was a gift. But I was saving it for the UK, basically. Pamela! And so, oh my gosh, that's so cool, Eastberg, what the heck? So I thought that this would be a nice chance to open it. It feels very 30s. It feels very like, we're having our flower, our Lego, very low-key, very chill, and a nice little housewarming gift and a nice little welcome to the flirty 30s, and it is very appropriately colored as well. So I thought that this would have been I thought this would have been a good little opportunity where we build this bad boy. And that will be all we're basically doing today. So I did think about doing a bigger live stream, but that is going to be saved for the next few days. So I'll see how much energy I have for those. Yes, I am 30, officially 30. But I was planning on doing a larger stream. However, for those who are here last week, I don't know if you can hear it, but I am still sick, unfortunately. So I have entered my 30s with some ailments and some reminders of my 20s. Still but a child, quite. And so that is what's going on, is I am just making sure that we can celebrate together while still being responsible, because what is being 30 other than pretending that you're mature and responsible? So that's why I have changed the schedule to kind of just do something low-key, chill. However, there is something that is, oh my goodness. You know what, this is a good way to jump into it. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. We do have some bubbles, so I think the 10 gifted subs is a perfect opportunity. It is 9 a.m. for those who are just joining in live. And I figured we can't say happy birthday to our 30s without some bubbles. So that is hype. I think that is the perfect opportunity to crack it open. I was not 100% sure when we're going to do it, but I think 10 is perfect. So let's hope that we can do this properly, shall we? Suspense. I just really don't want it to smash a light bulb or anything. Away from the face. Oh my gosh, that's really in there. Oh my gosh. Give it a good shake. No, thank you. Yeah, please. My one invite, my one best friend actually turned up today, and they're useless already. I'm so nervous about this. The power of friendship, come on. I can see that I have pulled it out a little bit.
My part.
This is ridiculous, I tell you. Away from the face. Holy crap, I have never had one this jammed in. Just my luck, would it? It seems that I've not gotten any stronger since I have aged. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to get the hype. This is meant to be. This is meant to be exciting and hyping. Oh my gosh, my embarrassment. I'm getting sweaty. Not from the labor, but because I am genuinely getting embarrassed. I am not shaking it. No, I am not shaking it. I'm not gonna do that. But I also don't want to like stand over it. Oh, come on. I thought this was meant to be effortless. I've been twisting. My goodness. Yeah, this is literally the whole stream now. Holy crap. Yeah. I got this. I got this. Come on, come on. It's not even twisting anymore. Oh. Goodness. Okay, so I think I have a 30-year-old resolution to get frickin' swole because this is embarrassing. Back and forth, you reckon, instead of the twist? Oh. This is the sign that I shouldn't be trying to do this at 9 in the morning, I think. Back and forth. Twist the bottle, not the cork. No, it's like really jammed in there. I know that I'm not the strongest individual, but trust, it is not my first bubbles. I have never had one so stubborn. I've never had one so stubborn. I am going counterclockwise. It's almost there. I can see it. I can see it. The grapefruit technique. Warm water could be the way to go, but like it has come out a little bit more. You can see that I have been trying. It's almost out. It's just a thick cork. Maybe if I just leave it there and hope that it will work itself out. Maybe that's the vibe. It's so close. That's the thing. Use your ultra instinct. Yeah. I do. I just need to slice like straight through the glass. That's all right, Toad. Thank you so much for the well wishes. Regardless, you get some rest. In fact, I demand it. That is like such a skinny cork. Do they normally look that skinny? Like this is a thick cork. My goodness. Okay. Look, I feel like you guys deserve the closer up. Oh, maybe we'll try and do it like this. Come on. Please. Is this what it feels like to be 30? It's almost there, but it's just, it is a thick cork for a thin hole, I tell you what. Oh my goodness. Come on. Literally just out you pop. It is actually ridiculous. I've never had this trouble before. Welcome to my 30s, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna brute force it. That's a funny joke, but it is not a brute, it is a prosecco. If this were a brute, then oh boy, oh, you know, that would be hilarious. Come off! No, I can do this. I am an adult, damn it. I am an adult. I am actually properly an adult now. They say that when you're in your 20s or even 18, you're an adult. No, 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 no. This is meant to be my moment. Yeah, I have been thinking about it, but it's so close. Honestly, I really don't think that it is a stand-up issue. It is just that it's in there. It's really in there. Squeeze the top of a glass bottle. That's not happening. Hey, come on. Oh, that one actually got out. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Holy crap, and look how thick that expanded immediately. I'm telling you, this cork was way too big for this baby. That is ridiculous. That is fat as heck, and not my fault. Finally! All right, let's have a well-deserved drink to our goodbye to the 20s and hello to our 30s. So this is very, very cheap prosecco, because although we are saying hello to our 30s, we are not immediately super wealthy. So I just chose a high range from the local Sainsbury's, which means it was only like £8. Perfection, I tell you. Perfection. There we go. Oh, me! Yeah, almost 30 years later, exactly right. Where can we'll put that just a little bit further. I'm telling you though, that is a ridiculously thick cork for that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute, Obi. Anyway, I deserve this. Happy 30 years to me, to me. It shall suffice. That is all I shall say. However, I do have some OJ. Because I must confess that although we can do bubbles so early in the morning. Yeah! Thank you, Hugh, for the raid! Welcome on in, raiders. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for the well wishes and the happy birthdays. We've just started with trying to pop open our bubbles, and we got there. But I do have some OJ as well so that we can do a proper morning boozy brunch style with mimosas, because mimosas are gorgeous and beautiful. Take a sip and add the OJ. Yeah, we'll add the OJ a bit later. I think that I'm happy to have some of this and then we'll make it a mimosa afterwards. Which one was do it yourself? Oh, make a wish, but do it yourself. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. We're 6 days apart. Well, happy birthday for your birthday. So let me give you guys a little rundown on what's happening today. As I said, I am still what's it called? I'm still recovering from an illness. I guess the 20s, they really stay with you. And so I want to, instead of doing a super long stream, like I was planning to, there was a game that I wanted to do, but we will postpone that for tomorrow unless I'm really unwell. But the plan is to do 30 hours of 30, but starting tomorrow. So today is basically just, hi guys, thank you for celebrating with me, popping my face in, but it's not going to be a super long one. Basically, as long as it takes to build this rather decent sized little botanical. It's only 278 pieces. We'll sip away on our bubbles, and also I have a whole bunch
Happy
to fill you in.
birthday.
And thank you so much, Clever Proofs. But thank you. I'm glad you could make it. Oh my god. So there are plenty of things that I have in terms of story time as well. I had a massive celebration for my 30s, my 30th on the weekend. And I saw some people ask how that went. I was in Copenhagen for the Pokemon Go Fest, and I had so much fun. I really, really enjoyed myself. I got a whole bunch of shinies. I got almost everything that I was trying to get. A shiny Groudon has still evaded me, so that's the only thing that I'm disappointed in. But otherwise, it was wonderful. I got to hang out with some gal pals. I got completely treated by both of them, and it was just such a wonderful send-off with two of my oldest friends as well. So it was just beautiful. Oh my gosh, and another Ray! Thank you so much, bro. Hello. Thank you for the happy birthday. Welcome on in. Chin chin, everyone. We're choosing goodbye to our 20s today. And we have our resident snacks. My best friend turned up at least. So it's been good. Yes, exactly. See, Baba, you're all good on the tabs now. If you're downstairs, how are people going to know about your stand-up comedy routine? But that's the thing, we don't want to be funny, we just want to be content. Thank you, pro. No, thank you. And thank you for the videos as well. Much appreciated.
Happy birthday,
Oh my
Fire.
gosh, until my 20s leave me. Well, I can tell you it doesn't feel very different yet. Other than the fact that I struggle to open a bottle of bubbles. Oh, you've noticed another friend, have you, Azza-Ann? Oh, yes, we do. You know what? Let's prep this, baby. Thank you for noticing, Azza-Ann. This is the Colin the Caterpillar. So, for those who are unaware of how wonderful they are, well, you're about to learn. So, Colin the Caterpillar is basically my housemate's contribution. No, we don't get them in New Zealand. This is my housemate's contribution because I asked them, I flew back from Copenhagen yesterday, and so I said, hey, I need to get a cake ASAP. And so I did think maybe I could bake one on stream, but the kitchen, it's not really well equipped for this. So I said, cake ASAP, and they said, M&S, you will not regret it. Oh, I don't know the drama though. Oh wait, is the drama the whole what's it called? Like copyright equivalent? I don't know what that one is. If you finished Colin on your own, you win a prize. No, thank you. Anyhow, yes. So Rumi told me a little bit about this, but the details are evading me. So for the quick notes for those who are unfamiliar with Colin, basically they tried to trademark the caterpillar, and then whoever was in charge of the case, the law case, went, no, don't be stupid. So there are a whole bunch of knockoff Temu Colin the Caterpillars and from other stores, but this is the Colin the Caterpillar. So Azza-Ann, feel free to contribute any more. Feel free to contribute any more, but that's my short notes. So if you guys don't know who Colin is, they are a beautiful little caterpillar, and they are the only option apparently for cake on your birthday. So let's prep them. I'm not going to have any until the end of stream. That will be our little end of stream gift. But this is very British. And so in terms of asking about the if they're in New Zealand, I have actually moved to the UK. And so this is my first birthday outside of the country, other than when I was living in Australia. And so this is very traditional, and I'm very excited. Yes, this one I feel like we will be able to open. If I can't open this one, we know that that the cork was maybe maybe a me issue. It's a quality cake, you reckon? Okay, well, I will find out. It's basically like a roll. I'll show you this photo on here because I think that will explain it on the inside. So that's basically what the inside looks like. Chocolate cake, but like a roulade, I suppose. Thank you so much. There we go. So that's basically what it is. Chocolate cake. I do love chocolate, so yeah, Swiss roll, roulade. I think roulades are technically savory. I'm not sure what a funnel cake is, sorry. So I don't know that one. Okay, let's move that out of the way. You ready for the proper reveal? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, he's so cute! Look at his little face! What a little sweetheart! Are you hungry, Sahid? What a little cutie! Oh, that's a lot of white chocolate as well. Oh, here we go. So as Anne says, the Colin the Caterpillar drama was a legendary intellectual property dispute between UK retail giants Marks and Spencer as an M&S and discount supermarket Aldi. Okay. M&S sued Aldi to protect their iconic cake. This one is from the M&S. And Aldi's dupe Cuthbert, that's so funny, infringed on their trademarks and rode the coattails of Colin's stellar reputation. The instigation on April 2021, M&S launched a high court claim against Aldi over Cuthbert, pointing out the uncanny resemblance of the cake's shapes and chocolate faces. Aldi immediately went viral on social media, launching the hashtag Free Caterpillar campaign. They rebranded to Marks and Spencer's, joked about being just Colin their lawyers, and released limited edition Cuthbert cakes to raise money for cancer charities. Oh gosh, now I feel bad about getting Colin. Maybe I should have gotten a Cuthbert. Both supermarkets reached a confidential out-of-court settlement. The legal claim was withdrawn. M&S protected their brand's innovation, and Aldi was allowed to keep Cuthbert around, albeit with a slightly altered face. Adorable. Just make sure to keep the face for themselves. So that is something that Rumi said as well, is that the birthday girl gets to eat the face. So I think that's what we'll do at the end of stream. We shall decapitate this cutie and we shall devour him in at least his entirety of the front. I do love that he's got a little poopy butt as well. So he's cute. I like him. I'm very happy with this, and I hope that he's tasty. I do have some so actually, this one is for you guys. We can make him a spiky caterpillar if you guys want to put candles on him. I think that he's actually quite cute as is, and I'm scared that the candles will ruin him. But we can turn him into a hedgehog should you desire this. So let me know your thoughts. It looks like white chocolate, yes. It smells very chocolatey as well. That like waft is truly hitting me. Yes, I have enough candles. I am still just young enough where I can have enough candles without breaking the bank. But they didn't have like those large packs of small candles at the little Sainsbury's shop. They only had these tall ones. So it's gonna turn into a rainbow, basically. Thank you, Corey, much appreciated. Burn him, you reckon? All right. So let's, you know what, while he's in front of me, I'll add the candles now. So then at the end of stream, all we have to do is light them, and then that can be our little send off. So, oh goodness, now I have to think of the best way to do this. So we have, oh no, now you guys are going to see how my brain works. So we have 36 candles. We have 6 colors, but I'm only 30. So this does not compute. So we're going to have to either get rid of one entire color, maybe? You guys have to start doing some math with me. I'm thinking that I get rid of all of the orange candles, and then that will be exactly 30 candles, sans the orange ones. Why orange? Because orange is my favorite color, and so therefore we protect the orange. 5 each of 6 colors. I guess that could work too. All right. So then we still get the whole rainbow, and then the final 6 can be its own rainbow. Okay, I like this. This is fine. I'm happy with this. But it just means that we have one rainbow of 6 candles as well. Just 3, you reckon? Can't rainbow without orange. All right, so we don't have violet by the looks of it. We've got Roy G B without violet, so that's why I was kind of happy to not do orange, because then we'd have an entire 6 of one color in the future. But I shall, this is why we bounce off one another, so we can make decisions together, and that is a beautiful thing. So then we just save 1 each. Oops. Okay, so there's our 6 colors. Thank you so much. Thank you. So there are our 6 colors for a future project, whatever that might be. I'll pop them back in here. And hopefully he has a nice even spread here. Let's see where his divots are, maybe. So we have these kind of softer areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where do we put the 6th on his butt, maybe? Because I was thinking that we could do like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then maybe his butt has purple. Or I could maybe sneak one in there as well, just behind his head. I think that would look better aesthetically, just behind his head. His butt would be a little bit outy. I'm gonna mutilate him, exactly right. Well, that's why I asked, because I was like, I don't know how standard practice putting candles in coloners. Yeah, I think we stab his neck. Ooh, this is interesting. This is thick chocolate. This is like proper melted chocolate. And so it's not icing. So oh gosh. Oh no. So we are properly going to be, we need candle stands. I didn't think about this. These don't come with candle stands. So basically it actually needs the little candle stands to not completely crack them open. And ice pick, exactly right. Okay, let's at least do 1 each. Might be under the candles. No, there's these on. Ooh. All right, hold on. Are you my savior today? Oh, you're absolute genius. Thank you so much. That is perfect. I did not even clock that. Oh, that is wonderful. Yay. That is, okay. And then let's see how you, oh my gosh. Thank you for saving the birthday. This is fabulous. Okay, those ones can kind of stay in the hole that I created. That's wonderful. I'm very, very pleased with this. That one kind of has to sink in because of my previous mishaps there, but nonetheless. Yay! Yay. So now it just pierces a lot easier. It's still not soft, but it's definitely a lot easier. Oh, that's cute, Gazzy. That's very cute. Anyway, thank you, Asha, and yes, appreciate it. Thanks for the happy birthdays as well, Adrian and Oscar. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Cheers. Okay. Now he's looking like he's going to be ready for battle. I like this a lot. How did that end up there? There we go. So yeah, it's still a bit tough, but it's better. This is wonderful. Wonderful. I'm not gonna put one upside down, I swear. No. These ones are my, if they're exploding candles, then this is my fault and my fault alone. So that is something that I just got from one of the local supermarkets. So we need to get the rest of them. That's the one that we opened, so that is done. What handy little technique they've done by putting in candle stands. It's like they've thought of everything. Yeah, it's a mix between Tesco and Sainsbury's. There were some things I got from Tesco, some from Sainsbury's, just based on where I happen to be in the moment. Okay, I was supposed to be assembling the Lego, not assembling the cake, but nonetheless.
I'm doing my part.
Just a heads up. Oh, gotcha, thank you. But don't worry about it. Cody Cameron. No stress. Okay, so I think I will put all of these on, and then we can have him sit in the background. I have just realized that I have to go get the lighter at some point, so I'll pop off later on to go find that, but no rush. Thank you so much. I'm 30. Not only am I having a big old birthday, but I'm having a proper milestone birthday. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for all the happy birthdays. I do really appreciate it, and it's such a honor for you guys to be here celebrating with me. So tinkle. And anyway, while I'm kind of mindlessly doing this, I'll fill you in a little bit on my offline 30th birthday celebration, shall I? So basically, I flew into Copenhagen on Friday, and for those who are not big followers of Pokemon Go, there was a festival on. And so basically the event was where you turn up to the city. There's a park that they had set aside for you to turn up, and there are a whole bunch of spawns, higher shiny chances, bunch of raiding opportunity, some special tasks, and then you can also buy merch or go hang out with the mascots. There is a meet and greet of some content creators, but I don't follow Pokemon Go content creators, so I don't know who was going to be there. And just basically have some camaraderie with other Pokemon players. And I kid you not, so basically I only played on Sunday, but I kid you not, I actually started crying. I started crying, and I felt like such a little, cause it was just so wholesome, but at the same time I was like, why am I crying? This is ridiculous. So basically, one of the big things of this event in particular, and the similar Tokyo and Chicago ones, is they were having a big super mega Mewtwo raid, and I was very, very excited for this because basically one of the original promos, thank you, Glow in the Dark, one of the original promos of Pokemon Go, for those who might, those who remember, was basically Mewtwo like flying through the world, and then everyone like stopped and they look at Mewtwo and they're like getting ready to battle him as a massive unit. And that was not a part of Pokemon Go whatsoever. And so it was such like a weird promo piece to have something, I guess, that doesn't happen in game. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Much appreciated. However, one of the things that was so cute about this this event is that finally, after 10 years of Pokemon Go, this opportunity was now coming to fruition. And I kid you not, we had this super mega Mewtwo raid, a couple of them, where in my lobby alone, there were 2,000 players. Now, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean there were 2,000 people. It means 2,000 players. So, for example, I have 2 accounts. But it was just so wholesome because as the lobby was counting down, there was just all of these people, and this is just my area because they had kind of split it up so that this was my area, and then they had another 2,000 people playing there and another 2,000 people playing over there. It is going to be a mess dripping, isn't it? That is actually a good point. Do I have to put them higher up? Yes, I might have to put them higher up. I just was getting excited to make them spiky, but you raise a very good point. This is something that we shall amend. So thank you, Orange, and others who have popped in to say happy birthday. So the super mega Mewtwo raid was happening, and then as the lobby was counting down, there was just the massive chant, like New Year's celebrations. It was like 10, 9, 8, and it was just so cute. But that's not what made me cry. For some reason, they had this mechanic where when you're battling the Mewtwo, for those who do not know who Mewtwo is, they're basically like the big legendary Pokemon that you catch in the first game, and they were the big bad of the first movie and all this kind of stuff. And so for whatever reason, like you're tapping away, attacking, you're all battling this together, and then it's oh no, like Mewtwo is like shielding itself. You must all unite and hold your phone in the air. And so there's thousands and thousands of people, kind of like at a concert where people have their like light on and are waving it on their phones. Thousands of people simultaneously just lifted their phone in the air to attack this bloody Pokemon. And it just made me cry because I was like, this is so wholesome and so cute and so sweet. And it was just this camaraderie. And then obviously when it got defeated, everyone was like, yeah, oh my God. And it was just it was so cute. It was so freaking cute and just wholesome. And I guess a lot of people, they get a lot of they get very spirited when it comes to their sports matches. And so that is kind of what I equated it to, was like we're all rallying together for this one thing, and it was just community and cute. And then people did it all over again on the other days, and it was just sweet. It was just very, very sweet. Yeah, it was cute. So I don't know if they'll do that for the global Pokemon Go Fest, but for I'm sure that that's what would have happened in Tokyo and in Chicago as well. But it was just adorable. So I was very happy with my little celebrations with my Pokemon goers. Thank you so much. You guys have been so kind with all the happy birthdays. I do really appreciate it. We do have our spiky chocolate Colin now. I think these orange ones are a little bit dodgy, but that's because his back has broken, so it's hard to kind of keep them in a in a good formation. But he is ready for battle! Thank you, Holly Quinn! Ah, what a wonderful message! Thank you so much. That is so cute. Ah, you guys have got such a way with words. I really, really appreciate it. Here we go. Corey said Mewtwo is a psychic-type legendary Pokemon created through genetic manipulation of the ancient Pokemon Mew made in a lab. Thank you, Corey. All right, so we have our Battle Caterpillar. I don't think I know the Happy Clappy birthday song, but we will light this bad boy up at the end of stream. That'll be the way to go. We shall decapitate him. He shall be our humble sacrifice to a fruitful, prosperous, and delicious 30s. He's cute. I like him. Honestly, his face is so derpy. I love it so much. 30 candles. 30, 30, 30. He's got such a derpy face. All right, he can live in the back here. Just for now. Okay, so for those who are kind of just rolling in, I've turned 30. I'm not turning 30. There's no countdown clock. I am officially 30. So thank you guys for being here and having a good start to it. But in very responsible fashion, I just wanted to take it nice and easy. I am a little bit ill because that's the thing is I was sick last week and then I went to Copenhagen. I stayed in a hostel and so I got barely any sleep, which don't worry guys, I'll give you all the details whether you want them or not. And then I was sick, so I haven't really given my body a chance to properly recover. And so I thought instead of like marathoning a birthday celebration, we'll do something nice and low key and be responsible adults, like having bubbles at 9 a.m. Because that's one of the beautiful things. Free will. Yes, we can have the midlife crisis. But in terms of being chill, I didn't want to end too soon. I thought about it where I'm like, oh, maybe I just do 30 minutes and that's all it needs to be. But we have this that I haven't had an excuse to build since receiving it. So that's what we'll work on instead. Because it's not too big. It's less than 300 pieces. And I think it will be a nice little like a housewarming gift since my move to the UK, but also a little happy birthday because it was indeed a gift and it has traveled all the way from Australia, so that's very cute. Caterpie, I choose you. I remember seeing Pokemon the movie in the year 2000. No way. That is cute. That is very, very sweet. I love that a lot. Oh, Corey, no, I appreciate the useless but also interesting facts. Sometimes they have a thumb press on these so that it's easier to open. But it doesn't look like this one does. So we're gonna have to just go for it, I guess. What is the best way? I'm thinking I might just take this entire thing off. Thank you so much for the follow, and thank you for the happy birthdays as well. Oh yes, so let me tell you the tales of my trip away while we kind of just slowly work on our chrysanthemum here. Big one. Do they have instructions? They do. Okay. So, I'm just gonna pour these out, and then I will, talk, just because I suspect it's gonna be a little bit noisy. Ah, thank you, Liz. That's very cute. Getting all the birthday wishes. I love that they changed from plastic to paper. This was a massive thing that I complained about when I've done Lego on stream in the past, is it really annoyed me how everything came in plastic packaging. And so that has been quite the win from Lego. Speaking of, I was in Copenhagen. I got to see the official Lego store. So that was also very exciting. Happy birthday to you. So, I was looking at, so I flew into Copenhagen on Friday, and I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning, so that I could get to the train station on time, so that I could get to the airport on time. So it was a pretty rough start to the adventure. I am not an early riser whatsoever. It was one of those things where I was almost more inclined to like stay up late rather than try to sleep. But I was like, but I have Pokemon on the other side. I must get some rest. It is very classy, Lego. Yeah, the botanical collections are so classy for sure. Happy birthday, dear Smooth Clementine. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Welcome to the club. Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing, is I'm not too fussed about being 30, because a lot of people are very surprised when I say I'm 30. So I'm like, I will ride that wave as long as I can. If people are like, oh, I thought you were mid-20s at most. I'm like, thank you. That is a privilege that I have, and I will be grateful for that. It was very hectic. So I started off with a very early start. I got to the airport okay after the train, because I have to fly out from London, basically. Technically, I could fly out from Southampton, but all of the prices to fly from Southampton are way higher. So to London I go! And that's why I had to get up early, because I had to also take the train to London. I managed to get some sleep on the plane, but it is only not even a 2-hour flight. And then basically I headed to my hostel, and I got a bit of a jump scare, because I was just making myself comfortable, putting stuff in my little cubby hole that I had, and I didn't realize someone was sleeping, because it was like, what was the time? It was only 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I didn't even realize there was someone actually in the hostel. It was just I got an all-female 6-bed hostel, because I was like, I don't need anything fancy. I would typically stay with my friends in Copenhagen, but they were overseas, so I couldn't crash on the couch. So I thought I'll just spend cheaply at a hostel. I'm gonna be spending a lot of it with people or with Pokemon, so I just need a place to lay my head, and I didn't want to spend too much for an already expensive trip. My tickets for Pokemon Go, with the flights and the actual Pokemon Go tickets, were not cheap on their own. So no, you're right, Polaroid. It's just part of it, you know. And the fingers growing, by the way, is a common misconception. It's that everything else shrinks, and so it looks like they grow, but your bones don't change. It's that your muscles kind of shrink, and so they look longer. I think your nose keeps growing though, something like that. Would have to double check it. Thanks, Delta. So I landed, and Copenhagen is very nice, very nice city. It's like there were trees everywhere. It's very wealthy, is the thing that I kind of noticed. There were, I need to open this one. Like everything was very well maintained, very little litter on the streets, and quite grand. Like it was, no, I caught it. It was not super grand like some buildings can be. There were a lot of palaces and like older style buildings, but they had a modesty to it. But to me, it was more about how well maintained everything was. That's what really stood out with the city, of just how looked after it was. So props to Copenhagen for that, I suppose. Thank you, Goku. Thank you for the happy birthday. Exactly, Cody Cameron. Yeah, 9 years experience. But so I was impressed, and so I wandered around and I played a whole bunch of Pokemon. I did a bunch of raiding and tried to get some shiny legendaries was my goal for the weekend. And that's what Dolta mentioned is I worked very hard. Well, I say worked very hard. I did a lot of raid battles to try and get that shiny Mewtwo, and I finally got one. And Kyogre was the other one that I actually wanted more, even more so than the Mewtwo for anyone who knows Pokemon. But I went to the hostel, got this jump scare that someone was sleeping at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And so I was like, oh shoot, I should have been quieter about it. I had a little shower, a little freshen up. And then I got to see my friend. This is a friend that you guys are not so familiar with. But she's I would say my oldest friend, actually. She and I went to primary school together, crazily enough. I've already put this in the wrong place. So we went to primary school together, and we don't hang out a lot. That's why I don't really talk about her much. But she made me cry. I don't know. I guess I'm just getting really emotional and oh my gosh, thank you so much for the gifted sub as well. That is very, very kind. I'm sorry I missed it. I was on rant mode. That is very sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And happy birthday. No, please. It is so much. It's just even you turning up is beautiful. So thank you. Oh yes, no, I must add people. I actually think that I'm happy. I've thought about Pokemon going. I'm happy to even send gifts as well. So that is no problem. But I'll worry about that in the Discord. I just keep on kind of forgetting to share my code, to be honest. So I hung out with my friend and she was making me cry, and that's what I mean. I'm like, am I just getting super, super emotional? Like, what is happening? Are my hormones changing? Probably. Am I going through pre-menopause already? I am 30 after all. But it's her, because we went to primary school, it's her 30th this year too. So she had her 30th just a few months ago, and so it was kind of like a joint 30th, even if it's a bit delayed. And she was making some jokes about how she doesn't always know how to explain our relationship to other people when they're like, oh, like I'm catching up with Clem. And then they're like, oh, who's Clem? And she's like, she's like my oldest friend, but we don't really talk because we don't even message. And so we're kind of laughing about this, all jovial like, and not very what's it called? Emotional. We're not at the emotional part yet. And then she just all of a sudden turns the script on me and she's like, no, seriously, Clem, like you are my oldest friend. We're just so solid. Like I never worry about our relationship. I'm never concerned about it. I love it. I love you. And I'm just so like you're just so solid for me. And I was like, oh, and so it was just so cute. And I was like, I love you too. So it was just really nice to see her because it's actually a surprise that she moved to Copenhagen. So I learned all about how she's ended up there, which is very cool. So she's doing her PhD, which is exciting. But it was just like, it just made me like, stop, you're just too sweet. I cannot handle this. And then I met up with Coffee, who you guys are more familiar with, and is also the wonderful voiceover and my filmographer of my most recent YouTube video upload. So shout out to Coffee Snobber. And I was telling her about it because she's met this other friend, and she's like, "That's so sweet. What the fuck?" And I know, right? But yeah, so it just made me feel very wholesome. We are about to hit an ad break on Twitch, just a heads up. But I will pause my storytelling and I'll just keep working on this, and I'll message some of these. Yes, I'm officially a hag. Isn't that exciting? I am so happy. All this from primary went our separate ways can hurt the heart sometimes. Exactly. And so I think that's something that I really appreciate, that I just still have this old friend, this old haggard friend. And it was just so beautiful because I think my other friend had, when I was telling her about it, put it really well. She's like,
Wow.
it's kind of
30
nice
years
to
ago
get
we
that
got, the
verbalized
Nintendo
sometimes,
64
where
was released, the Spice
and
Girls
feel
gave us
the
Wannabe,
mutual
the Unabomber was caught,
mutual
Will Smith welcomed an alien to
appreciation
Earth
for
with his
one another,
fist in Independence
because that
Day.
was something
And
that
that's about it, to be
I've always
honest.
been comfortable
Aloha
with
from afar, Stinky's
my
King love.
friendship with this girly. I don't think I actually have a nickname for her. But with this girly pop, and I just didn't know she felt so lovingly, and I was like, oh, and she sent me a message this morning just to say happy birthday. I'm like, oh God, I love this woman. But Coffee and I made some jokes where it's like, yeah, it's nice to get the confirmation, because basically Katie, I think, was the nickname we gave her once upon a time. So Katie is my old friend. We went to primary school together in New Zealand. She moved to Melbourne. I moved to Melbourne. And now she's in Europe, in Copenhagen, and I'm now in the UK. And so I was like, she probably thinks that I'm just following her. And she's like, for fuck's sake, I can't get away from this bitch. I am able to. Thank you for the biddies as well, Boba. My apologies, I wasn't listening. The Nintendo 64, hell yeah. If you want to be my lover. The Unabomber was caught. Will Smith welcomed an alien to Earth. That's so cute. Aloha from afar. Chin chin. Thank you so much. Very sweet. Yes, I'm sorry, Bobo. That's my bad. No, it's not bad. I should put my headphones in. Yes, the problem was that I was looking down rather than paying attention. Sorry. Does she have a nick for you? Yeah, she just has a little dagger and she stabs me from time to time. It's pretty spicy. But thank you for the happy birthdays, everyone. That's very sweet. Yeah, she is such a wonderful friend, exactly. And so I texted her afterwards. I was like, I love you so much. And New Zealand played in LA today. Yes, I did see that, coincidentally, that they were playing on my birthday, but I haven't seen the results. I wanted to check out the party outside the area, but traffic is crazy. I see. Yeah, I have no idea what the result is. You're welcome to tell me how the New Zealanders did. At the hostel, actually, that I was staying at, they had the World Cup playing, and the one that was playing was Germany and Curacao. I don't know how to pronounce it. I do apologize. And that was pretty rough. that was a pretty rough one for those poor souls. This is looking alright. Okay, that goes on there. Okay, we're starting to form our little plant pot, which is cute. 30 years ago, I started my first website. That's cool. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I guess the internet was well and truly born by then, hey. Yes, my mother has already texted me. I actually haven't checked if father has texted me. Basically, I prioritize you guys. How sweet. If I can get a little bit sentimental for but a moment. I woke up and I started getting ready for stream because I was like, I wanna hang out with you guys. And so there are a whole bunch of messages that came through from wonderful individuals, and I ignored them all. I was like, sorry, I got a party to get to. So I will respond to those afterwards. Thank you so much. Hello, happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday to me. Okay, all right. So the football, I kind of had a quick glance a couple nights ago of what's been happening, and that's when I saw New Zealand was playing soon. But I will have to look up the results. I must confess that I don't necessarily have, and my New Zealanders will not blame me for this. I'm not expecting us to necessarily even get to the knockout tournament. So I'm not that's why I'm not too worried about what the cost. Sorry, not the cost. The result. I don't know why I say cost. The result of the match was. Happy birthday, thank you. You're a hag, Harry. You're a hag. Did I get my ears on? No. I don't have a Bluetooth speaker, if that's what you mean. But I did read your message, so thank you very much for the well wishes, Boba. Genuinely. Cheers, Cody Cameron. No expectations. Ooh, okay. They had a draw. Well, I do know that one year. I can't remember if it was the previous one or not. But there was a year where the kind of gag was that New Zealand soccer was undefeated in the World Cup because all they did was draw with their matches. So maybe we'll see a repeat of history of drawing once more. I don't know how reputable is probably the word I would use. Iran's football team is, but hey, we'll take the draw. We'll take what we can get. Yeah, nothing to write about. Okay. Will you be watching the Brentford Bees? I have to look. I think I would like to go see a match at some point. I actually looked into it last year, and there was a Brentford Bees match in Nottingham, and I have a friend who lives in Nottingham, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll go see that one, because it also was versus Nottingham, and there's a New Zealander who plays in the Nottingham Forest, I believe is what it's called. See, look at me learning my Premier League. And so I did look into it, but then the cost of tickets was so ridiculous, and because I'm not a member, it added extra complexity. So I will have to research it again this year and see the easiest way to get tickets. It's probably through a scalper, if we're going to be honest. Iran's goals were a bit better. Okay. So more. I don't know what the word is. It doesn't matter. This is looking cute so far. Got a little pop going on. Unfortunately, I'll be playing against Belgium. Yes, exactly. So that's the thing is, even if you didn't already have any bias for Belgium, there's New Zealand are some underdogs in this tale, and I am setting my expectations low, and then I can be pleasantly surprised if they manage to squeak out a win, because at the moment we're just used to them drawing. That's okay. It's the fact that they're even still there in the cup is very cool. There are a lot of countries that I didn't expect to be in the cup, though. I don't know if it's just that I've never paid attention to them in the past, or the World Cup, to be honest, or if there are just a lot of new teams in. So, for example, South Africa was one of the first games against Mexico, and that surprised me because I was like, especially because South Africa has such similar sport culture to New Zealand. I was like, where the hell? Why? What? Why? What? Why do they have a football team in the World Cup? So it was a little bit of a surprise. Usually have up to 32 teams. Oh, but now they have 48. So that must be what it is. I joined birthday. Thank you so much. Both countries get 1 point. Yeah, so still in the competition, but that can be the problem, right? Is when a country loses or wins, that's where the points really come in rather than drawing. So we'll see what happens, because New Zealand drew in some of their previous World Cups, and so they couldn't advance because they didn't get enough points to go to the knockout.
I'm on the market and hoping you can introduce me to someone
considering
now.
The current state of affairs, it's probably a good thing New Zealand-Iran game finished in a tie. And that is all we will say. Yeah, kick them. Oh my god, thank you for the $30. What the fuck? Ah! Thank you. I don't even have words. Much appreciated. Thanks. Oh my! I'm regretting not charging up this this Bluetooth speaker. Something fierce. I'll tell you what. Yeah. The hottest hack. That is very funny. Thank you so much, Mick. Not only for obviously the very kind and massive donation, but just for your contributions, for your support, and for your cheekiness, of course. It's been such a pleasure having you a part of the community, genuinely. Yes, Dalta. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to bring it up. I thought that would be something I'd chat to you about. So then you're not gonna be bashful. Can't it charge while being on? The biggest issue is finding. You know what? I'll put all of these pieces together because we're so close to finishing this little pot, and then I'll see if I can find the charger. Because you are correct that perhaps I should have it charging, but I kind of just wanted to go live. So the other issue was like making sure that it was set up properly, because sometimes when I put the Bluetooth speaker on it's a little bit finicky, and so I was like, I'll prioritize going live rather than charging, but if you're happy to have a little break, then we can certainly work on that. Now, which way around do they want it? Like this. But once we've got the pot done, then I'll see if it's quick and easily available, then I can then I'll set it up. So, what was this? The price tickets. Let me have a look. Why would you think the American? Oh, not just flying to America, but just the price that they've set it at, I suppose. Insanely expensive. Ah, damn. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to me. We are almost done with this part of the plant, which was very exciting. Does that just go straight through? Yes, it does. 30K for the final? No. That's not possible. Bulk consignments. Oh, and bricks and minifigs. When I was walking past the Copenhagen stores, because there are a couple of them, I sent a photo to my friend, and they were like, "Go ask them where the money is." Yeah, I'm not sure why it would be silver lining in particular, but I did read your message, by the way, Dolce, so I'm looking forward to getting the updates on this one too. But that's stuff that we can sort out. Okay, so that's one. Thank you, Anonymous! My goodness, thank you.
Hey,
okay, I will.
Now's a great time to donate. She doesn't know what we're saying. Hey, Clem. Keep talking if you are a 30 years old stinky bum. Confirmed.
Is that where it ended? I'm gonna guess that's where it's ended. I read that, thank you very much, but I guess I can't really I can't really just stop talking, so I don't have a rebuttal to this. You got me there. Ridiculous. Okay, so 30,000. Yeah, I heard that. That might be better seats, but the current average World Cup final ticket price is almost 12,000 US dollars. What the heck? Why? Also, I'm a little bit concerned. Hopefully these will turn up. I think this piece is probably just a spare piece. But I have all of these little brown pieces from this bag. So hopefully they turn up later, because I do not currently recall utilizing them in any of the areas so far. but maybe it will be okay. I'm just going to double check and then I will... Okay, so that looks like... No. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. What have I missed? Ah, thank you, Delta. That is very kind. For those who do not know, Delta had had to spend some night in the hospital with his foot. So, oh my god, it was all the way back there that I didn't put this on? That is embarrassing. Okay. But easy fix. Easy fix. We just do one little bit at a time. I think if I just pull off... Yeah. If we pull that one off, then it should be fine. Right at the beginning, hey? What a nupty. And then I'll take this one off because I think it'll be easier to post. It's just meant to make the pot more stable is all, but I can't believe that it was that far back that these little things are. At least we checked. Thank you, Cody Cameron! Huh? It doesn't mean much here, exactly, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cheers, Cody Cameron, so I can read it back later rather than skimming through. Much appreciated. I do really appreciate it. I know I've said this a lot. If I were to get sentimental for but a moment, well, then that would just be uncharacteristic of me, wouldn't it? No, I'm kidding. I do have things that I would like to say. Speech. But I want to make sure that this is together first. Yay! There we go! We have our pot done. Very nice. I like the golden band. That's adorable. Very fancy. Very 30s. The aesthetic is lovely. An artist! Aww! I love it. Okay, if the Bluetooth charger is just around the corner here, then I will charge it. But if it's not there, then I won't worry about it. Ooh, we might be in luck. Ooh, we might very much be in luck. Alright, I suppose that means I should do a better job. But will it reach down here? The thing is that the Bluetooth speaker will duplicate. So I am going to just run upstairs for a moment and see if I can connect my Bluetooth speaker to my computer. And if I can't, the distance is too great. So I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, I think that I got it. So, oh, yes, I did because I can hear myself. One moment. Okay, my apologies for... I turned you off, you idiot. Okay. Why can I hear myself? That's annoying. Okay, third time's the charm, yes. So yes, it does reach the spark, barely. I think, anyway, so if you guys want to test it, the best way to test, yes, I could hear that, but I need to turn it up in that case. All right, if you guys want to spam some channel points, then that will help me see if I can actually hear or not. Ooh, that's one way to test it.
Time to give streamer money.
Thank you, that is very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Test his testes. 1, 2.
Well, test indeed. Okay, well, it does work. Thank you guys very much, and I apologize for not organizing that sooner. I think maybe I was feeling a little bit bashful that I wasn't really expecting the necessity for text-to-speech. So thank you guys for being so generous. I think that's probably where my fault lay, because I'm like, oh, I don't need to worry about it, because why would I? We don't hear the channel point things, but we do hear TTS. Wait, were you not able to hear it earlier at all? Is that what you're implying? Could you hear the TTS at the beginning at least? While I wait for that, I'll just open up the next bag. I wonder why I wouldn't be able to hear that. Okay, well, I will double check one more time, and so I guess third time is not the charm. If that doesn't fix it, then I don't know.
Clem
Schmidt.
is actually having two parties at once. One on stream, and the other is with her real friends in another room. Technical difficulties is just the excuse.
I see, I see. Well, Gazzy, there are a whole bunch of channel points that are not being redeemed. Thank you, Joe. Much appreciated. But yes, yeah. Let's go. Thank you so much as well, Chloe. Oh, sorry, I've only just kind of popped back. Exactly. That's the thing, Dolta, is I just want to chill, and trying to solve tech issues is not enjoyable for me. Um, so I'd rather just leave it, because as you can see, otherwise I'm literally not at the chair for 5 minutes trying to sort it out for something that is it yeah, exactly, for something that's really inconsequential. But anyway, let us continue our Lego. I might turn this into a mimosa now. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to like it's not an issue, right? Um and so it's just not enjoyable. Yeah, Awesome popped in earlier on. I don't know if they're still hanging around. It might be dinner time. It sounds like hag problems, exactly right. Mimosa. Very fun. A little bit more diluted now. Okay, so let us continue. Thank you guys for all being here and having a little intermission. So now I don't know why that X computer does not work, but that's okay. Let's continue our little flower. Yeah, exactly. That's why I chose not to have the speaker, but I can hear TTS now. But audio, as we all know, is the bane of any Windows updates existence. Oh, thank you, Anonymous.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
what you share. How much you care. The way you pooped them even though it just in our screen. You are genuinely the best of us I've ever up dude. Finally 30. Which is hard to rhyme with. QWERTY. Arohanui.
Aroha Nui, thank you. Don't make me cry though. I've been crying all weekend. I think I must be stop. Oh my gosh.
What is the meaning of life, the universe and everything?
42, of course. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit sensitive, I suppose. So thank you guys for all of the wonderful messages, but stop it, cut it out. It is making me cry. So yes, I can hear the TTS now, and so I guess perhaps that is the better one to have. So if you guys do want to see me bawling my eyes out, then mission will be achieved very easily. Oh, it is only one. No wonder I'm confused. Then what do they want here? How strange. Thank you for doing your part. I can at least hear the notifications myself. Farming the tears? No, please don't. Okay. I did promise some sentimentality though. So now that we've attempted to try and sort out all of the audio issues, let's go back to the promise that was made. I have been thinking a lot about live streaming and being a content creator and the what it means to me and what it means going forward and all these kinds of things. And I think that maybe I've alluded to it in the past, but I think there are a lot of content creators. My goodness gracious, Riker, thank you so much. No, don't strike now. Please, I'm trying to say a speech here, god damn it. Thank you, thank you. In answer to your question, Joe, I've already celebrated my birthday. I went to Copenhagen to play Pokemon all weekend and have very fancy meals. So, oh, and I get to play Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Funnily enough, I haven't told my D&D group. And lost. Thank you. That is very kind. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and apple and adorable. Uh, and Rika with the biddies. Oh my goodness. Please, I don't want to be farming tears. Thank you guys. And another hype trade. Indeed. Thank you, Enlog. Truly. I know. You guys are very generous.
Another chew, another toot. Happy birthday once more, Clem. You deserve all the love. It is wonderful to have watched you all these years, through all the countries you go. Lava less than three.
Thank you. Lava you guys too. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Actually, just this is what I noticed on the weekend when I was feeling all wholesome about my Pokemon going. I was like, I can't even stop them, man. They're just they're just going crazy. They're just falling out. There's no hesitation on those ones. My goodness. Uh, so the the thing that I wanted to say is basically I feel like my time for I guess trying to monetize streams is kind of done. And so this is why I'm getting upset now, because you guys didn't let me say my speech yet. um I'm very grateful that I've been a full-time streamer for so many years now, and you guys made that possible. And I hope that some of the events that I've run in the past have been very enjoyable and a reflection of contributing to um helping me live, I guess. And I think the fact that you guys have gotten me overseas and literally changed my life, um I just don't feel like I can ask for anything more. And so that's what I mean by the period of trying to monetize streams with things like subathons or events that I just don't feel like I can, in good conscience, repeat that kind of content creation, because you guys literally have changed my life. I and so there's nothing more that I can ask, and so that is why there are no sub goals anymore, no donation goals, um, and it's not something that I want to continue to do. Um, and so I guess I've already kind of adopted that mentality. And so when you guys are being generous like now, it does affect me, because I guess I'm feeling like you've already done so much. Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but your smile is just so warm and really made my day.
Thank you, Rika. That is very, very sweet. But yeah, that is why I get affected, because I feel like, with, at least from my perspective, I feel like we've hit all of the goals that I could ever imagine hitting and trying to achieve.
Clem is one of the most awesome person. It is my favorite place on Twitch. It's been a pleasure to know you.
Thank you. Thank you, genuinely. I just. And this is what I mean, is I don't want to be farming tears. I don't want that to be the impression that I am trying to give, but I really am just so appreciative. Thank you, Gazzy. Yeah, I just really am so grateful, and um, I don't know if it's like a bit of imposter syndrome, um, but I just. I've said it so many times. I just cannot stop saying thank you. I really can't. It is insane to look back at the last 5 years of content creation, because for those who don't know, it's not only my birthday. This is the day that I first went live. I need to go get a tissue. Goodness gracious.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but how much is the color of your AI drapes?
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh my goodness. So, for those who don't know, the first stream I ever did was on my birthday. So 16th of June is not only my birthday celebrations, but it is the anniversary of Twitch streaming. I put on snacks. No, no, no. I'll go grab something soon. Do I have anything? I'll go grab something soon. Yeah, I'll go grab something now, but and then I can finish my thought. I'll be right back. Okay. Um. Whew. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Enla. Yes, go enjoy. Please go relax. I think that will be wonderful. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the words more than anything. But obviously I'm very grateful for the bigger gifts too. But seriously, guys, your words really do mean so much. That's why I do what I do, because I love chatting with you guys. I do, truly. Anyway, so as I was saying, for those who are maybe a little bit newer, my birthday is also my stream birthday. They are one and the same. And that was because during kind of COVID lockdowns, I decided that I wanted to pick up streaming, and I wasn't sure when was the perfect day to start, because that's always a tough one to figure out. And so I went, you know what, I'll do it on my birthday, because that way people who can't join me for my 25th birthday, they can join from afar. They can
I'm doing my part.
they can join remotely. And that can be a little way to spend my birthday with some loved ones, even if I couldn't be there in person with them. So I decided to stream on my birthday. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Thank you. And so it is a really special day for me, obviously, because it is my day, but it is also the stream birthday, and it is a very special day for me and for my content. And so to look back on the 5 years of this journey, and think about all the things we've achieved, um, I think I'm just content. I am so happy and so pleased with everything that has been achieved here. And I know you said, no, we didn't do it, you did it. No, we did this. Like, yes, I might have been giving the platform and the goals to work towards, but ultimately those goals were hit because of a collaborative effort. And that's how I definitely see this channel, and you know, what I do is collaborative. And so I just think that there are a lot of people perhaps in this world who keep on thinking, what's the next thing, what's the next thing, what's the next thing. Thank you, Diddy. Oh, thank you. What is the next thing? And I don't know if I'm one of those people. I don't know if I am someone who is always thinking of going bigger and bigger and bigger. So, you know, if you're earning this amount of money and then you try to earn more, and then you're at a comfortable style, there is often this natural progression of going bigger. I think I have hit my plateau in a way where I'm just very happy with how things have been. I don't feel the need to achieve anything more from here. Yeah, content with my content. I don't feel like I need to achieve anything more. I'm finding new things to do. So for example, the editing that I've been working on and branching out onto YouTube, these are things that I have been working on. But I look at those more as something, I guess, not to, I don't know if it's not to grow the channel, but rather, I don't know what it is. I guess it's more like a just continuing to be creative rather than trying to like a growth and an endeavor of something more creative rather than trying to grow the channel for financial or monetary or numerical reasons, and so it is. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it, Keely Man. Grow as a creator rather than as a channel. I think that's a really nice, simple way of looking at it, is that I still want to try new things, and I have been in such a small amount of time. I have been trying new things, but in a different pursuit, I guess. Oh, thank you, Classy. That's very sweet. And now to announce that very cheeky indeed. But yeah, I think that's why I've not tried to put as much into the monetization and like subathon or discount like discount subs and sub goals and donation goals as well. Because you guys have already given me everything. You guys have already given me everything that I have wanted to achieve in that area. So thank you guys for continuing to contribute, I guess. But don't feel like that is any obligation, I guess. I'm just very, very content. Oh, stop, Gazzy. Stop. That is very sweet. And I think I find it really beautiful seeing the changes in your guys' lives and what you guys have been achieving as well. It's really cool to see where you've worked and what you've worked on. And that's really beautiful. And we'll see where things go. But I'm just saying that I think I'm getting a bit. I get a little bit emotional in terms of the gifts that are being generously given, because I feel like that era, let's say, has passed, and so it's just kind of crazy for me to see people continue to contribute financially, because like I said, I just feel like you guys have already done too much. Oh, goodness gracious. We do it selfishly. Bless. As much as you get out of streaming, you give so much more. You and the class are a much needed escape that doesn't happen in a vacuum. And this is what I mean. Like, you guys don't need to donate to make me cry. I guess I am a sucker for affirmations. You are the catalyst, and even if it wasn't here online, you're a person with boundless empathy. Thank you. That gives love back tenfold. So thank you. Love what you have made. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for the happy birthdays, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Whoa, just quick. That is insane. Whew. We all give each other the best time anyone can give out time. Thank you. Thank you, Dolto. Continue to do so from the other side of the world. I'll give the support back when I'm able to. It's not about making you cry, just a friend wanting to support a friend's business. That's very beautiful. No bodily fluids on stream, exactly right. All right, let's we're about to hit an ad break, so what the heck?
I hereby would like to make a statement to distance myself, and class, from any culpable responsibility for the actions of this streamer. Any support is in good faith that the choices made by the streamer are distinct from our own. But we adore you, Clem.
Thank you. No, seriously, like I said, I can never stop saying thank you. I really didn't want to be all teary today. That's why I was trying to keep it low key and chill, but you guys have been all blah. Anyway, thank you, Ari. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I guess I have noticed that I've been a little bit emotional all weekend. So I was like, if I just do some Lego, like I won't need to worry about need to worry about this being affected too heavily. And boy was I wrong, hey? Boy was I wrong. But in the best way. So thank you guys so much. I am feeling very just gratitude. It's just constant gratitude, and I don't want that to be mistaken whatsoever. But just thank you. It's I guess maybe there's still some stigma around, although I'm very open about mental health. I think that we can't deny that there's one thing about being open with mental health, and another thing when it comes to actually being emotional in front of others, especially in a public space. It's its own kettle of fish, let's say. um, so it's not it's still a little bit, but I guess the only thing I can do for advocacy is remind people that we can have the emotions, and we can still move forward with that as well. Is let it feel, and then let it pass as well. But I can tell you that my gratitude will never pass. Every single day that I wake up in England, I just feel so lucky, and yeah. And I definitely attribute that to what you guys have contributed. So thank you guys. Oh goodness, yeah, too old for the sugar daddy, so we'll have to just be comfortable where we are, I suppose. Thank you, Night Warrior. Happy birthday! Thank you so much, Skeletora. The more you have, the less you care. Exactly, but I think you missed the Skeletora, but the birthday is not just my birthday, it's the content and the stream's birthday, so that
Happy
one's still
birthday,
young.
Clem. I'm blessed to know a wonderful person like you.
Calm, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just I cannot. I'm just gonna unceremoniously continue. When I first moved to Cambridge, the guy who owned the house was a Kiwi. I will never forget how welcome he made me. What a solid guy he was. That's so sweet. That's so cute indeed. But yeah, I love being here, and my trip away, my offline celebrations of my birthday, my offline celebrations, it really, like, I kid you not, I was thinking about you guys so much, because I was like, I am here because I am in England, and that is because of you guys, and it's just, it's insane. And so I was like, I could just I I think I just, it has still not sunk in, perhaps. Here's maybe what I'm implying. Hi. Never too old for sugar daddy. Yeah, you just gotta find the right one. She's not crying. Happy tears from us. She's crying because her youth has finally died. Exactly. That's it. Thank you for keeping it real, Kiwi man. Oh. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Clem Mercedes is very funny. I've only had not even one of these. So I had a full, like, this amount of bubbles, and then I got it down to halfway, and then I've topped it up with orange juice, and I have yet to get through that. Thank you, Lily. Your 30s are already starting out to be a banger decade. Exactly right. Exactly. There are the ads, by the way, guys. So I'll see you guys on the other side. But hopefully, thank you to all of these massive gift bombs that a lot of you will be saved anyway. What the fuck?
Rafa now Kia Koi, Rafa now Kia Koi, Rafa now Kia Clementine, Rafa now Kia Koi. 5 years following you has been a real joy, and I look forward to seeing more of you.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you. That is insane. That yeah, I cannot believe it. So for those who are not sure what Brian was saying, that was basically happy birthday in Maori. So you can Brian didn't really do the sing song, but you have to imagine Rafa no Kyokwe. Whoo! Thank you. Just a bunch of babies, hilarious Skeletor. If this was the old days, she would be Clement Troy, and the mighty Haggis army would be marching upon Southampton. That's adorable. Thank you. Especially all the way down. If you're saying Haggis, I know that we're joking about hags, but I like the idea that that's all the way from Scotland as well. Adorable. Thank you. Hoo-wee. Hiya, yeah. I'm getting dehydrated from all of the tears. My goodness gracious. Can my family's donation campaign be shared on a broadcast? Well, not right now. No, this is incredibly inappropriate timing, Isam. And I think that that is the only thing that I have to say to you in that matter. Incredibly inappropriate timing. How many birds have you spotted so far? At least, well, I saw a great tit when I was in Copenhagen. That was very exciting. And then what else did I see? A whole bunch of geese and baby geese. That was very cool. And then a bird when I was in Southampton yesterday that I didn't recognize. Who made her cry? You guys did. No, you're so funny, Boba. No exaggeration, this channel, you're in the chat, I found out why I'm still pumping blood. Oh, but yes, but also mom and dad, of course, of course. If you were Scottish this birthday would mark you a haggis, I love it. From the tippy top of Haggis land, exactly. Ah, gotcha, there you go. That's your hope for now, gotcha. Oh my gosh. And Star! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my god! Oh, the gifts that keep on giving. Holy crap. Hello, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, even the Kate's in tears. Thank you. Thank you, Rianne, as well. I saw you sneak in and say happy birthday as well. Oh my gosh. Guys, please go check out Stir. They're actually from my hometown, all the way in New Zealand. So thank you so much for raiding on in. Yes, we will need everything refilled because I'm having a bit of an emotional time. No, don't eat through the snack drawer, but we do have this beautiful Colin the caterpillar behind us to munch on at the end of stream once our birthday flower has bloomed. I think that there's some sort of metaphor and analogy that we could make about, you know, the growth and flowers blooming and all this kind of stuff, but I am not in stop! Anonymous! Star, enjoy the gifted sub. If you need to raid and fade, then please do so. You sending over all of the community on my birthday, nonetheless, is already such a giant gift. So don't feel like you need to do anything more. But I hope you had a wonderful stream, whatever you got up to. And if you guys are from my community, like I said, please make sure to go give some love over that way, because Star is just a wonderful, wonderful person, and I'd appreciate you showing them how wonderful they are. Oh gosh, I've skipped a step here, so I will quickly fix that up. Oh, an anonymous, thank you. Did you hear there was a chatter about moving Parliament building to Hamilton? Why? That seems ridiculous. Have you seen a booby? I haven't seen a booby in person, and so I would very much be interested in seeing one. So you reckon just Cornwall, hey? I'm not too far from there. At least the tears will help water the flowers. That's a nice little metaphor as well. It's that we can throw in there too. There are a few little Lego pieces that sometimes you think might just be spares, but at the same time I'm like, is it? Schmick, stop!
No quip.
Schmick!
Just in thanks of you.
Okay, I will accept this being a shorter message. Thank you, Schmick. But please, there's too much already. Yeah, wine is the right answer. This one here is a chrysanthemum botanical set, Kiwi Man. So basically, we should be getting a lot more of these flowers, or a few more of these flowers soon. But we've only got one more bag, and then we can call it a night. But I need some of my mimosa now. Oh my gosh, that's the one, chrysanthemum. I have so I basically said goodbye to my 20s in Copenhagen with a wonderful Pokemon event that was on. And so I was crying all during that. Well, not all during it, but I was crying because I was feeling like it was so wholesome to have so many people kind of working together of this little game of Pokemon that we all shared and loved. And then I caught up with some friends to have lunch and dinner and all the good stuff. And now I'm here. I'm just bringing it down a notch. Well, I'm supposed to be bringing it down a notch. But everyone has been too kind. And then I think we're going to play some Kingdom Hearts over the next few days. I've been very much wanting to just kind of, you know how you I think for birthdays, I look at it as do whatever you want to do with no obligations and no expectations. So that is a perfect birthday for me. Not necessarily going anywhere in particular or having a big birthday party, but to me, the perfect birthday is no obligations. So that you truly can wake up and go, what do I want to do today? That is the perfect birthday. And I think that's kind of how I feel today. Um, I think the difference is that today I do have some obligations, but they are the most beautiful obligations that I could ask for. So, for example, I'm going to go play Dungeons and Dragons tonight. I haven't even told my party that it's my birthday today. And I will bring Colin along with me to help get through his body, I guess. Yeah, day just for you, exactly. So I will go through. I'll bring Colin along, and I think that will work out well to not waste him, because otherwise I'm going to have to eat a whole bunch of cake. And and then at some point I will sneak in that that is my birthday today. And I think I'm happy to go play D&D with them, because then I get to spend my birthday with some friends. My new friends in my new home. And I think that's also very poignant and very beautiful in its own regard, where obviously like spending it with you guys is something that is like spending with friends, and obviously my bestie on my right here. But spending it with the new friends, I think there's not really a better way that I could spend my birthday as well. So with you, and then my big celebration on the weekend, and then a little D&D tonight. It's beautiful. Yeah, he'll be all right. This is Colin. You guys, for those who come in a bit later, this is Colin. He is an icon in England, and apparently, so all of the candles are the addition that we have put to make him ready for battle. But he is the only option for cakes on birthdays, I am told. Oh my gosh. Rolling down the pavement. What is this? Smoking hashish, sipping on prosecco and juice, recline back with my mind on pounds and pounds. With my mind on my pounds and pounds on my mind. I can't quite get it. Rolling in. There we go. Rolling down pavement. No. Wait, which one is this song? It's escaping me. Anyhow, he is a fire hazard, and he's amazing. Oh yeah, his little booty hole. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. And then Skeletor earlier said, how does a pickle celebrate a birthday? It relishes it. Hilarious. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll angle him a bit more. He's just got like party hat at the moment. I guess he's more for the Brits than those who aren't familiar. They the friends we got for you. Yes, yes, absolutely. You guys got those friends for me. Thank you, Sharpa. It is very funny because oh, not funny, but it is something that I've been reflecting on. That I think without meeting them, that my move to Southampton in particular would be very different. Like I would have a very different feeling, and so I'm very glad to have met them because I think that humans are social creatures. As much as there are plenty of us who are more introverted. Don't get me wrong. I think that ultimately we are more social creatures. And there can be variation in that. And so having my little friendship group has been, I think, what has cemented my feelings around moving here, because I think I didn't have that as much in Melbourne, and so it's just nice to have my little friendship group, I guess. Yeah, we turned him into a hedgehog, exactly right. Ah, there we go. I don't have vertical YouTube stream on today, if that's any consolation, Boba. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of a person who knows you somewhat, I'm sure they're grateful to know you too. No, it's just, you know. W friends. A glider? No? Should they be? Why not? I don't know where the glider has come into this, but no matter. Okay, let us continue with our little flower here, or big flower rather. So I just feel like everything is falling into place, I guess. I got my friends. I haven't really spoken much about it, but I've got my mans in the background. That I'm starting to try and be more comfortable mentioning. I've got my I've got my travels. I'm feeling like things are going okay. So it's just thanks, guys. Thank you so much. And now I've got a little beautiful flower that I can look back on and remember things for. Star, thank you so much for the biddies.
Happy birthday, Clem. What a brilliant cake display.
Yeah, it's not so bad, hey? Not so bad at all. It's been really good. Like if we think about this time last year, I think even May as well, we were doing so much and like working so hard for the partner tick. And I think that's also why I look at today as a bit more of as like a channel's birthday as well. Because it does mark when I first started live streaming. And yeah, this time last year we were working very hard to get the purple partner tick, and that we did. If you guys haven't seen it already, the anniversary YouTube video has come out, 5 years and counting. I put a ton into that whole choreography. And so, you've just got to imagine how amazing it would have been. We're not that old, hilarious. Okay, now that you're 30, what do you think will change? Honestly, not a lot. I really I really don't think it will change much. Oh, do you wanna hear something a little bit more honest? I do have something that I can share with you guys, which is very much the feminine perspective to a lot of people that don't necessarily identify. So let's get honest in terms of things that will change as a woman in her 30s. The conversations, my god. So I was catching up with my first girlfriend, and we were talking about kids, and I was like, oh god, am I at that age? I think that's what I've noticed immediately is the child conversations, because I don't really have a bunch of uh parents who are friends. Like, I've got a few, don't get me wrong, um but a lot of the people that I went to school with, or the girls my age, are childless. And so now I am noticing a lot more of the like, oh, like, are you thinking about having kids? Or if it's not, are you thinking about having kids? It's, are you thinking about freezing your eggs? And I was like, oh God, is that what's going on now? Am I at the conversations about freezing my eggs? So that's been a bit jarring. I will admit that. Yes, I'm not in a parent friend group, exactly. That has been quite jarring. Because I'm like, because people talk about biological clock, and we've spoken about it before as well. But I'm not so concerned. I guess I think that um there are a lot of avenues available to us these days, but it doesn't mean that the conversations haven't been happening. Yeah, we can fry them. You feel less pretty. Ouch. Yes, so my D&D friends, they are the one who joins in remotely. She is only a furry parent, as in she doesn't have a human child. She has a doggy. But the people who host, they have one child, who's like 11 or so. So I've met them a few times. And then our other friend who joins in also has a kid, but I've never met them because it's just for us. And so even at the host house, the kid doesn't really hang out. It really is for adults rather than having like for the kids as well. Um, if that makes sense. Yeah, geriatric technically. My sister just had a healthy boy at 38, and that's the thing, is that's why I don't think about it a lot until I catch up with people and start having these conversations. And it is interesting, don't get me wrong, I do find it fascinating, but I think that it is conversations that probably a lot more women have it than than men have. Not saying that you guys can't have those conversations, but maybe they just look different. But it has been interesting to talk about freezing eggs and the logistics of it, basically. Oh my god, Bazooka! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs! Chin chin! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Cheers, cheers, cheers! Enjoy your gifted subs, everyone. That is very sweet. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh my gosh. I will not cry, I will not cry. uh women, this is very funny. Skeletora, I missed your message from earlier, but Skeletora said women shouldn't have kids after 35. 35 is more than enough kids. I think I'm gonna have to use that one in the future when if anyone ever is like, well, you know, you're in your 30s and no kids. I'm gonna say, yeah, having more than 30 kids is far too much. That's hilarious. Thank you so much, Baz. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you, Gordo. Much appreciated. Thanks for sharing it with us. Yeah, I like that one. That's very funny. Oh my gosh. I think I'm just gonna have to dab away my earlier tears and feelings. So yeah, I think that that's probably something I've immediately noticed because a lot of my friends have just recently hit 30 or have a couple of years into it. Uh, we have someone that I used to work with who is just about to have a baby. So that was news. So we were chatting about that. And so I think that it probably comes as no surprise that there are a lot of people having children later, as in rather than in their 20s, it's in their 30s. And there's no, like, there's nothing really more to say about that. But yeah, I'm just starting to realize that there are people who are like it's actually happening because I think there are people who had kids obviously when I was in my 20s, but they weren't in my kind of immediate friend group, and so now the people who are a bit closer to me are starting to have the children, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's happening, it's happening. Where does this one want to be a bit lower? Happy birthday! Maybe I should freeze my sperm. Yeah, I don't think that's quite how it works, but you can certainly try. You can donate it, I guess. 40 years old, still playing the game, you'll be fine. Go play some more Pokemon, you virgin. Yeah, I think so. Well, that's the thing, right? Oh my gosh, actually, I do have a story to tell you guys. Is I was I was just having like a dinner, and I just went by myself. This was Saturday night when my other friends were not available, so I just went and treated myself to a small dinner. And it was really beautiful. I was sitting outside, but there are these two. There was this couple, not a like two friends, and they were American, but they had moved to Copenhagen. Both of them live in Copenhagen now, and Americans are very sociable. I think is the word I would use. Like they're very comfortable. Not every American, but I think as a stereotype, and especially this was being proven in the moment, they're very comfortable just talking to other people. And so I kind of got wrapped up in a conversation with them. It's true, it is, and it's beautiful in a lot of ways. It really is. So it's not a criticism, it's not a judgment. It's just I'm setting the scene is all there is to it. And so I got wrapped up in a conversation with this, I'm going to say couple, but they're not romantic couple in this. But I got wrapped up in this couple because they were wondering what the heck was going on with all of the Pokemon players. And so I was explaining to them as literally sitting next to them. I just shared what was going on. And oh my god, the guy who would probably be maybe like definitely in his 50s, maybe like a young looking 60-something-year-old. He had a 24-year-old kid. I think that's probably a point of reference. Beautiful head of hair, but all white. But good for him that it was so full. And he says, I don't mean to like be well, I can't even remember if it was like, but the sentiment being like, I don't mean to offend, but like, you don't really look like a Pokemon player. And I was like, what the hell's that supposed to mean, my guy? Obviously, I knew what he meant, but I was like, God damn, these bloody stereotypes, hey? And so I was backing up us Pokemon players. I was like, nope, there's a whole bunch of people that play, and it's just your stereotyping that you are putting on the Pokemon goers. Where's your gym badge, you poser? I did take a photo with my gym leader, with Bay. I'm a Spark gym leader, a Spark team member. So I got to take a photo with him. He was looking very cute out in Copenhagen. There you go. Oh, thank you so much, Des. My best friend had a kid at 17. She's going to university. That's so funny. Yeah, my sister had my nephew very young as well. So I think that's also funny with my point of comparison. But Matrix, thanks for the happy birthday. And your cats too, much appreciated. And Bazooka, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I was too enamored in my flower that I missed all the happy birthdays. But thank you, truly. Hot take, we should all stop having kids. Yeah. So I know that a lot of people are, what's the word? There's actually a word for it. I can't, it's escaping me. But basically it's a word for people who think we should stop breeding, essentially. But it is escaping me. It doesn't really matter. Let's not worry about it today. I feel like our generation is more keen to have kids in their 30s because we've grown up seeing all the teen pregnancy bullshit and realize it's better to wait. I think it's also to do with the economy. So a lot of people are understanding that it is unsustainable to try and have children on like a single income. Children are just like, we just can't afford it, I think, is a big factor at play, and that should not be dismissed. And so therefore, if it is harder to have children on a single a single income, then people are going to be, and also just harder to have children on dual income, people will be waiting longer because they want to have more money in the bank to help feel comfortable and sustain and be able to sustain the life of this child. And so I think that's also a big factor of why people are having kids later. That's my take, at least. Whereas if it were affordable earlier, then we might see more younger individuals having them. Also, more people going to university. So that's now a few years in your early 20s that are some people might not have been doing in the past, but then trying to find the job after that. So it does just get later and later. So multifaceted, many reasons why people are having kids later. And another one could be just that it's easier with medical advancements, but so many things. Clem mom was barely in her teens. No, other way around. So she had my brother when she was 19, but she had me when she was 29. So I have had that thought where I'm like, whoa, my mom was this age when she had me. So that is very sweet about her age, but conflating of the two kids a little bit. I remember her waking me up playing Minecraft when I was sleeping on his couch when she was like 6. It's adorable. Hot take, we should have lots of kids, but those with the presence of mind to support and nurture them. And I think that's the thing, is I really do think there are a lot of people who have the ability and capacity to have kids, but not necessarily like the mentality, but not necessarily the finance. I also think there is this push of having more independence, and that is something that is just a fact. And I'm not saying that I'm for or against it. I just understand some people will be like, oh, well, that, is really cool that people can live more of a fulfilling life without children. And others will say, no, I think that is what people should be working towards. Both are valid feelings to and opinions to have, but they're just different, and so it's I don't really. That's all that needs to be said on that one. And so for me, like my ex and I were just not really ready for them, especially financially. And then I guess if we ended up not staying together, then there probably was another underlying reason of why we didn't have kids together. And so now it's just about finding if I have kids, because I've also been kind of on the fence about them. But if I end up having them, it would be more about making sure that I'm in a position where I feel stable and comfortable having one, because I can tell you right now that I would not be able to give a very good life to a child unless I went back and lived with my parents, which, you know, they probably wouldn't mind. There we go, that's better. Yeah, kids are expensive, especially people who are parents like yourself, see mama, you know that they're expensive. I don't want to raise kids, but I'm happy to pay child support for some special women. That's actually kind of cute. I don't mind that. It's like, yeah, like I'm okay with someone having my child, but I don't necessarily want to be in that child's life. I guess that's more autonomy for the woman rather than about your desire to be a parent, maybe, is how I would assess that without knowing you very deeply, James. But thank you for the happy birthday. And also, yeah, this is Snacks. Some of the newbies won't be as familiar with him because he doesn't have a seat in my regular setup, but that's Snacksy. And also, that's it. That's our flower. We did it. Happy birthday. That's very cute. I kind of that just appeared out of nowhere. It's just done. It's done. That's very cute. I like it. I don't really have many opinions. It's just I like it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's continue to chat a little bit before chopping open this caterpillar's body. On my last birthday, people kept telling me to cheer up. It is better than falling in a hole with water in it, that's so. I know they meant well. Hilarious. Here, it's a cute little flower. Aw. That's very cute. I like it. Exactly. It just feels very, very Clementine coded, hey? Flower power. I adore it. I love it. Let me catch up with some of these ones as well. Probably, there's generally a better education on avoiding pregnancy as well. And yes, that is such a big thing. On top of that, some people will, have an accident, as they say, and then decide to keep the child because it's like, oh, well, though may as well. But you're correct that these days I think you can see it in developing countries, for example. There are a lot more children being had because of lack of access to contraception and lack of education around it as well. And so you do see that there are, in more developed countries, lower birth rates. Pokemon is a game series, and when most people think of gamers, they think of nerdy, gross teens with graphic tees, and you're an attractive young lady in overalls. Thank you. I actually think it's something that I've been really trying to, because I think our community are pretty good at being like understanding a stereotype and using that as is. But when Pragmata came out, speaking of kids and gaming, there was so many people who were like, oh, like, these gross sweaty nerds, like, why are you wanting to have a family? And it's like, okay, gross sweaty people also want to have families. Like, just because they might not be as attractive as you, Hassan, that doesn't mean that they don't also want to have a family and have and date people. So it was something that really opened my eyes, where the idea of what a gamer looks like, I think, is very antiquated, incredibly so, especially in a modern context when the types of games are so broad, which we've spoken about too, where there are plenty of I guess people who would typically like sports are playing sports games, and there are, you know, a lot more girl gamers, and it is an antiquated view on what a gamer is supposed to look like. Anyhow. But yes, education is the key in terms of kids and stuff. I was a fourth year dropout, got a degree, and did not appreciate the mercenary selfishness in academia. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, and people make it work. This is what kids would have never been successful without that kid. Went to art school, then product design, and now he earns sick money at Pfizer. My goodness gracious. And that goes to show that you can still create a career for yourself after kids. I think a lot of people have the idea that kids will mean you can't travel and you can't go study and you can't have a new career change and whatnot, but that's not the case. My best friend has a kid, and truthfully, I don't think he was ready at the time, but he's definitely become a great dad. And I don't think any parent is truly ready. Even if you're planning to have a kid, I still don't think you're ready. But I say that as a childless individual. Why procreate when AI will replace us? Hilarious. Ron says it sounds like a smarter plan than mine. Getting a kid, then robbing a bank. I'd have plenty of money for the kid later on, and I'd be in jail for the first 5 years, so no dirty diapers. I like how you think, Ron. Maybe that's the plan that I will adopt, actually. I love it. Hi, Lexington. Also, I saw your message. It's just been busy, but yes, it's these short notes. It's just a matter of when. I do have cousins who sold Zara Phillips the horse. She got the Olympic silver, and who sold Zara Phillips's horse rather. She got this Olympic silver, but they're quite distant. But you could still try and schmooze at any point. Keep that in mind. Lack of contraception, but also now lower rates of mortality. Yes, yeah. All these kinds of things as well. Yeah, exactly. Lexington's a good example. Started studying in the 30s, had my first kid at 24, way too young. And that's kind of just for your reference, what we were talking about is I got asked what's changed for my 30s. And I don't think anything's changed for me personally so far, but other than the conversations about children. I planned all my life to be a mom, and I still wasn't ready for it. That's so sweet. What is a houseware to a birthday party? A dress. That's very funny. All right, everyone. I'm going to. I think what I'll do is it's almost midday, and so like I said, I don't want to feel like I have any obligations on my birthday. So, I reckon I'll get a knife. I'll get a lighter, and we'll wrap up our celebrations for today. But there are going to be more celebrations unless my illness and exhaustion really takes over. The plan is to do 30 hours of 30. So basically 3 10-hour days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I'm going to play Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is one of the game series that most near and dear to me from a nostalgia perspective. And I thought that would be a really cute way of just me kind of feeling like I'm doing something for myself where I just get to play Kingdom Hearts again. And then you can see how much I love it. I will warn you that I will be singing along to the opening. That is a given. Simple and Clean will be sung along with, and I make no apologies for that. It's adorbs, exactly. So I thought that we could try and finish that off. The only thing that I haven't decided is if we're gonna do it on, because usually I do it on proud mode, but then I also do all the 100%. So that's where I'm not 100% sure of. But I feel like we have to do it on proud mode and then at least do the storyline. So I think that could be fun. More like Kingdom Hearts. You are correct. Yes, I'm like I don't have any ego involved with it. You are correct, but by gosh, am I gonna enjoy it? And then anything else? Yeah, 2 down with the sickness. So that's the plan, and then that way I can have the weekend off. And there is a little like Southampton celebration thing going on this weekend, so I think I'll go check that out. And then we'll do a movie. Actually, I have a movie idea this weekend. We have quite a lot of movies, but I thought it would be kind of funny if we watched something super random like 13 going on 30. And if you guys are down to clown for a bit of Jennifer Garner, it just feels very it feels very thematic. And if you're happy to watch something like 13 going, not Human Centipede, but 13 going on 30, like I said, it just feels very appropriate with like playing a game that I played when I was 13, but also when I am, now that I've turned 30, I think it would be quite sweet and just kind of have that comparison. And then if you are down to watch that, I will specifically in Discord show you a video of when I was 13 years old. So that's what I was thinking is we'll do 13 going on 30 this weekend for the theme. But I will make sure to show off a school project that I did. Yeah, of literally, I would have been 13 years old, and I think that would be a bit of fun, because I don't want to necessarily put it on a live stream where people can go back and watch the VODs, but I thought in the Discord channel that could be a little bit of a fun 13 going on 30. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure, Bobo, what that one is, but you guys might be able to find that out. So I'm going to go get a knife. I'm going to go get a lighter, and I will be back very shortly. Oh, I was sitting on my leg, so that was not very clever of me. Okay. We got so much orange theme going on. Oh, the monkey! Yeah, here's a cute little thing. Hey. Exciting, Gazzy. Enjoy. Birthday wisdom, 2 words that will open a lot of doors for you. Push and pull. Hilarious. That's so good. All right, what I'm going to do is we have this. We'll put Colin in front of us. I think we must simply open up our another little bit of sparkles as well. So, chin chin. I didn't even get it all. So, first things first, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for celebrating nice and chill. Oh! Nailed it. Nailed it. I don't even want to trust myself to do that again. So let's nice and chill, everyone. Nice and chill. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit better. Getting ready for the obligatory birthday burp, you reckon? Eat his butt. No, I'm gonna decapitate him for sure. Because apparently, oh, out of sync. I can try and refresh it if it's that bad. Oh, screw it. We're about to end. Let's just oh, okay. I was gonna say screw it. We're so close to ending. We'll just let it be out of sync. So, first of all, thank you very much for celebrating my birthday today. Not only obviously entering my 30s, but also being 5 years old as a content creator. So this day on my birthday is when I did my first ever Twitch stream. So thank you guys for celebrating a double whammy of a birthday, and for keeping it nice and chill. It doesn't have to be too crazy. Obviously, your generosity is something that still makes me tear up over and over and over again. And I just cannot, I cannot fathom how beautiful, I guess, the community really is. And I'm so pleased that we can see more good people in the world, because I know that it can be such a scary landscape out there, and I'm glad that we have a little corner of the earth to first of all, thank you, but a little corner of the earth to maintain some optimism. So thank you guys for being a ray of sunshine and some positivity, and hopefully I can do the same for you guys. So cheers, goodbye to our 20s, hello flirty 30. But in appropriate manner, we have to remind ourselves that aging does not mean becoming boring. Getting older does not mean we can't keep having fun. And that is what this guy is that other representation of. Like I said, there's probably some analogy about growing and flowers and blooming, but someone more poetic than I can tackle that analogy. But Colin, however, Colin is our reminder that growing up does not mean becoming boring. So let's light him up. Let's hope that it doesn't melt everywhere and that I don't cause issues for this table. But we'll start with the butt, as I know a lot of you guys want to do. I feel like with these many candles is where we might need to double whammy it. I think I'm gonna have to see how dexterous I am. Not very, apparently. Yeah, this feels like a job for two people. There are too many candles. Oh god, this is, I've never really felt old. And a lot of people have asked me this. They're like, "Oh, I know you're leaving your 30s. So do you feel old yet?" No. No, I don't. But I can tell you right now that there is a part of me that that trying to do this is it's definitely making me change my opinion. This is it's really making a realization start to happen quite viscerally. And then we'll flip it around. Quite viscerally. I'll tell you what. Okay, careful, careful. Quick, 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 quick! Just a few more. All right, 3, 2. Happy birthday. There's still more. Oh no! I laughed too hard. I missed these two. I was trying to be fire safety first, and then I forgot a couple. Panic! Panic! Okay, let's try that again. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Clementine. But also the channel and 5 years on Twitch. Happy birthday to me. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 2, wait, 21, 2, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 1 for good luck. Oh, and now my wish. Yahoo! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now let's crack this bad boy open. Here's made me very, very intrigued. I think I'll just move the I'll move the red ones to his butt. And then we'll get the real Sean first. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, Colin, thank you for your service.
I'm doing my part.
Much appreciated. We will we'll see you on the other side, shall we? Aw, yeah, baby. Aw, yeah.
I'm doing my part.
Yeah, I probably should have checked if it was TOS. And check out his innards. Delicious, delightful. I'll rotate that as well. Now, I don't know if you guys follow this tradition, but apparently when you cut with, because the birthday individual always has to be the one to slice the cake, the first slice at least, and then someone else can take over and divvy up the rest of it. But for some reason in my lifetime, there was a tradition that if the knife hits the bottom of the board, then you have to kiss the closest person to you. And I guess the idea is that, of course, it would hit the bottom of the board because how else do you cut a cake? So therefore, you always have to give someone a kiss. So with that in mind, thank you to my bestie and my co-host who has been here since day one as well. Thank you so much for celebrating us, legitimately, both of us. And on Twitch, they have we have snaps emotes as well. Because he's my co-host. It's also his birthday. All right, let's see how tasty Colin is. Do we go? Oh gosh, do we go for the face or just the cake to start with? I think we got to do a bit of both. So I'll chuck that one there. Alrighty. Colin, let's see how this goes, eh? Mmm. Mmm. All right. It's very chocolatey. I think for me, I'm not a big fan of white chocolate. And so that is very overpowering. But I think the rest of it I'm gonna be very happy with. Because it's very chocolatey. Like as in the milk chocolate, that's very good. Mmm. There's this little swirl, like a ganache in the middle. And when you get a hint of that, it's very fudgy. I guess almost like icing. That's the stuff that I really want to munch on. I think I'm quite happy to leave his face as is though. It's pretty darn good. I should have got a plate. Okay. Don't mind that. I'm gonna be very happy with that. But I will leave his decapitated face as a reminder of the sacrifice that he made for our prosperous 30s. How about that? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thanks again, everyone. That is going to be all for this. Oh, I guess, look. it would be inappropriate to leave a glass unfinished. So once I finish this is when we will fully wrap up. But I want to do it before the ads hit. So we have 5 minutes. Giving Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, I mean, new era, right? I'm glad you guys could be here as well. Seriously, thank you. I really cannot stop saying thank you. I'll never stop saying thank you. I'm so appreciative of I guess even if we don't look at it from you guys getting me here, but rather you guys supporting me to get here. That in itself is so beautiful and something that I'm so grateful for. We've had a lot of new friends join the class, and thank you guys for your contributions, especially with the multi streaming on YouTube. It's been such a pleasure to get to know you guys. I love what I do. I love live streaming. I think I'm just trying to figure out what the next maybe 5 years. It's been 5 years. Maybe there's another 5 to come. I think I'm just looking at what the next chapter is. And I haven't figured that out yet. But the fact that you guys turn up and support and are curious yourself, that is what I am so pleased to share with you, because I consider myself a curious person, and having other curious minds has been the most wonderful thing that I could even think to stumble across. So thank you for helping me be more authentic version of myself and discover who that is, be more confident, make a whole bunch of life changes, and know that you guys are still there supporting and being a constant. So chin chin, cheers. Thank you everyone. Much love. I feel I'm too old to chug, especially bubbles. So we will sip daintily and cutely and see how it goes. How about that? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, happy 21st. Never too old to chug. I guess that even as a youth, I've always struggled with it. It's going to be a lovely afternoon for me before rushing off. Well, I won't need to rush off. My D&D is not for several hours now, so I'm gonna have a pretty cruisy afternoon, I think. I actually have no plans for the next 5.5 hours, so it's gonna be a very relaxed afternoon, I think. And that's beautiful. Like I said, that's how I like to spend my birthday. No obligations. And this is certainly not an obligation. This was something that I'm so glad that I managed to share with you guys. So thank you for sharing it with me as well. Scalatore's jokes are so freaking good. So let me share this one. A joke can become a dad joke on its 18th birthday, because that is when it is fully grown. Yeah, it's nap time, maybe a little siesta. I feel like 30 is the last time you're allowed to get crunk for your birthday. Okay. Well, because I'm not really a scholar, do you guys want to hear an embarrassing story? Because you've just reminded me of my first day of my 30th celebrations. So I actually, the last few weeks, I haven't been drinking a lot. Those who are frequenters of the community, you know that I love my whiskey, I love my beer, I love my wine. I am an enjoyer of alcohol. But I actually took some time off drinking it. I think just I was going through some stuff, and I was like, I think alcohol can add to making physical and mental situations worse. I'm okay, don't worry. But I was like, I'll just hold off it for now, while I'm kind of processing and going through those things. However, I turn up to Copenhagen. I'm seeing literally my oldest friend. Sorry, it depends on how you say literally in that regard. I am seeing one of the friends that I have known for the longest period of my life. There we go. Of course, we're going to get something to drink. So I order a bottle of wine, and we're just sipping on that the whole night, and it was really lovely. And then we have her friend turn up, someone I've not met before. Wonderful individual, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them again when I go back to Copenhagen. They were really, really cool. And so we're like, well, there's three of us. Well, it's like we'll just order another wine. Oh, and also I forgot to add, before we got the wine, we got a celebratory cocktail before dinner. So we had our cocktail, a little margarita, and then when dinner came, we had a wine, and then we had another bottle of wine, all sharing. And then we're like, let's go somewhere else. Like, we're being kicked out. The closing time song has started playing on the radio. So we go to another area and we just get a Guinness, actually. So my friend Katie, she was like, I'm in the mood for a Guinness. And I'm like, God, I love this woman. Yes, let's have a Guinness. And I have a video that is on my phone that I do not remember filming, and I have not watched it yet. I'm too scared because I have no idea what that is going to be about whatsoever, because this is after the cocktail and 2 bottles of wine and a Guinness. I have no idea what it says. So that's going to be interesting to view. I have to be careful about sharing it because it could have some doxing information in terms of my friend. Yeah, don't do beer after wine. It gets worse. And so this is why I bring up the story, because Kiwi Man, you are correct. I had my final hurrah of getting absolutely wasted, I guess. Because honestly, there wasn't like a ton to drink, but I think after not drinking a ton, and then also being very tired, and then also not having like heavy meals or anything, it all just hit me. And I was staying at this hostel for, as you guys might recall, but I was staying at a hostel for this weekend. And I was in the top bunk, and it's about 2, 3 a.m. and I wake up and I'm like, it's all coming back. It's all coming up. Just to, put it lightly. And so I have to jump off the top bunk into the bathroom, and I couldn't make it all the way to the toilet. So everything came up in the sink. And for those who have experienced this before, that is not a good thing to do. It is not a good thing. There's a reason why you throw up in a toilet rather than in a sink. And the cleaners unfortunately had to plunge the sink the next day. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, no, I did this. I'm the gross one. I'm sharing this hostel room and I am the problem. I was so embarrassed. I don't know if anyone knew it was me, but literal joke. I was so upset because this water wouldn't sink down. It was disgusting, and I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. But that was that was my 20s, and now I'm in my 30s, and we will never do that ever again, as they say. I was so embarrassed, and that's the thing, is I don't glorify this whatsoever. It is just disgusting and gross, and I literally woke up the next day to some of my hostel partners in a different language, but I could tell what they were talking about. They were saying how the sink wasn't draining, and I was like, anyway, so next time I stay in a hostel, I will try not to get super drunk before resting in the evening. Hey, New Year's Eve Y2K, yeah, yes, yeah, exactly. That was a lesson that I learned only once. Not as bad as the streamers pooper news. Oh, yeah. I don't think I want to know, Brian, but you've said it well. Name origin story which involved the sink. That's all we need to know. Oh, goodness gracious. Proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. So that is that was my hurrah to my 20s. my next encounter with my with friend Coffee, the one you're more familiar with, she and I were a little bit more respectful. She had just gotten off a flight from Australia, so she was a bit jet lagged. So we just shared a wine pairing. So we had like a set menu, and we just got the wine pairing, which ended up being 3 small glasses of wine, but over the course of several hours, and then we had a beer later on. So I wasn't rough after that, but but the first night it was a bit rough. I'm pulling up on the way you say hostel. Really? You say it like an Aussie. Hostel. Hostel. Like a hostel? A hostel. I've never really thought about it before. A hostel. I'll start ironically saying it hostel until someone says until it becomes second nature and it becomes unironic. The same with uh what was it? A helicopter. Just remember, everyone, that if you ever want to go like to the Grand Canyon or something, to get a helicopter ride, because they are gorgeous and beautiful, and a helicopter is the way to do it. I'm trying to make that my unironic vocabulary. Real fucking degenerate. Thank you, thank you. Nine Frogs actually has stuff about the beer after wine. So carbonation of beer pushes the liquor through the system faster than otherwise would, so it kicks in faster and harder. Oh, okay, okay. When you say hostel, it sounds like style. Yeah, apparently I say it weird, but that comes as no surprise to me. I borrowed the shoes of what turned out to be a German paratrooper staying in the same hostel. Now I'm gonna be thinking about it. We're drunk. They were 2 sizes too small. He was angry with me. Oh, that's especially as a German. No. Hostel. Yeah, okay. I don't know how else to say it. I will be forever self-conscious about it now. I pronounce it hostile because I don't trust those places. I love it. But it is hostile. So yeah, maybe it is that I'm saying it more Australian than my Kiwi roots, perhaps. To impress a chick to the helicopter dick. Hostel. Yeah, a hostel instead of hostel. Anyway, today I learned. Thank you so much for the happy birthday as well. Don't invite these to a birthday party. They take the cake. Hilarious. I love it. Birthday parties are like a solar eclipse. They may be a bit of a blackout. My goodness. And I like my birthday like I like my coffee, with some whiskey when no one is looking. No, I'll take that whiskey straight in front and center. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd just give you that little story because of Kiwi Man's mention of it being okay to get super drunk celebrating such a milestone. So cheers. Thanks again, everyone. I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna go just chill out for the rest of the afternoon before I get to go play some D&D. So, thanks so much. I'm obviously very, very appreciative of all of the massive donations. That is incredibly kind and incredibly generous. But as always, thank you just for spending your time with me as well. Thank you for donating your time, whether that today, whether that last week, whether that 5 years ago. Thank you so much. And if you haven't checked that out already, I do have a special 5 year celebratory video up on YouTube. It's called 5 Years and Counting. And so make sure to go check that out. If you are newer to the community and you're not kind of understanding of the in jokes, I have uploaded annually on YouTube, and this is a progression in that annual posting. So that is all I will give you in terms of that. You can go back and watch the previous years if you want a little bit more of an understanding. But that is just the heads up, because I think some people were a little bit surprised at what was happening. But for the regulars, I'm sure that you are very impressed with that happened. Yeah, the yearly drama. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, like I said, I put a lot of effort into the making of that, and I'm very proud of how it's turned out. So thank you, guys. Cheers, chin chin. And happy birthday. Now I have to do the awkward waddle away where I end stream, but it's upstairs. So, bye! You can just watch Colin's decapitated head. Thanks, guys. Genuinely, I love you. Aroha nui. Bye. See you later. I don't know if you can still hear me, but I'll keep on saying bye. I'm walking up the stairs now. See ya. Ta-ta.
And then that awkward moment when I can use this microphone now. I might see you guys tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, you're dead to me. Okay, bye guys. See ya. That's all.